The other day, I was just hanging out at home, scrolling through some TikToks when I get a message through Etsy. Someone had reached out to me asking if I could make them a custom rug. And of course I'd love to make them a custom rug. That's literally what I do. So I asked them what design they want made and they end up sending me a reference image. I open it up and instantly my heart drops. They want a really detailed image of a couple of anime characters from the show Demon Slayer, and it looks a little something like this. Now, I've never made an anime rug before and I'm feeling really nervous to accept an order like this. To make things even more complicated, my schedule's really jam-packed and I'd only have 4 days to get this rug finished and shipped off. So I do a little thinking and I start to realize that I've been making rugs for almost over a year now. I've had lots of practice and lots of experience, and this shouldn't be something that's a big problem for me. Plus, I really like this anime, and I think it'd be really fun to make a rug like this for the very first time. So even though I'm a little hesitant, I decide to accept the order. And so that brings us to right now. I only have 4 days to make a beautiful rug that meets not only my expectations, but the person who ordered it. So let's get started on making this rug. With most of my rug making projects, we first have to start by checking out which yarns we have and which yarns we actually have to get to make the rug. And to do that, we're gonna check out our yarn wall. So I'll go ahead and put an image of what we want right here. And this is all the yarns we have to work with. So I feel like there's a bit that we're gonna have to get. I think that's what I'm most nervous for, is getting the right skin tones for them. That's because you have one like kind of bright skin tone and then you have a darker skin tone. So hopefully the store that I go to has both of those. So this is the camera that I film with at home. Obviously kind of a big DSLR camera, but I am not cringe enough to carry this around with me at the store, so we're gonna make a little switch. That's right, baby, we're switching over to the iPhone 8. Okay, we are back and I have all the yarn. I'm gonna get started winding this and that's gonna take a little bit. So yeah, let's get started with that. Okay, sorry, I took a little break to go to the gym, but now I'm ready to wind the rest of this yarn. So here's the yarn all made up into cakes. I got most of the colors that I'm gonna need for making the rug done, so we should be pretty much ready to go. At this point, it's gotten pretty late, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack it in for the night, but tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I'll go ahead and start tracing and we can get started making this rug. Okay, welcome to day 2 of making my first anime rug. I am first gonna get started by tracing everything out onto our monk's cloth, and then from there we can actually start tufting. So let's get going on that. Okay, I got my white yarn all set up. I'm gonna start doing the border and we're gonna get this rug officially started. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, so I'm all done working for the day. It's getting pretty late, but I wanted to show you guys the progress that I was able to make. Here you can see that I got all of Tanjiro done. I did the shading in the face. I was able to get his entire jacket as well as a little bit of the outline. And yeah, I'm really loving how it looks so far. So yes, I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Okay. So it is now day 3 and I wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made so far in this rug and talk a little bit about my thoughts. So here we go. Here's what I was able to get done yesterday. Wow, I really do love how it came out. I think it's looking so good. I will say I was so nervous about doing the shading in the face right here. I just wasn't sure how it was gonna come out, and as I was working on it, it was just like really freaking me out. But now that I kind of have the whole face put together, I think it's looking really good. It's looking really solid. I mean, you can totally tell who the character is. You have all these details in it. I really love how the colors have come out. They are all looking pretty spot on. I am like really proud of myself for choosing the right colors for this. So it did take me a while to actually make this much of the rug just because there's so many like intricate details that go into it, but I'm really proud of myself. I think it's looking really good. I was feeling so hesitant and nervous about this, and I had honestly no idea how it was gonna come out, but looking at it now, I am like even more excited to finish the rug, to get this other half done with Nezuko. And yeah, Tanjiro is just looking so good. So my goals for today, I only have 2 more days to get this rug done and shipped off. I want to obviously get the other half of the rug done, and then I also need to make sure I get it glued down before the end of the day. That way it has about 8 hours to sit, and then tomorrow I will be able to cut it off the frame. I will be able to trim it to kind of cut out all the little details in here, and then ship it out, and it'll be out of here ready to go to the person who ordered it. Tanjiro, you're about to get your sister, your little baby demon sister. I hope it comes out good. I know it's gonna come out good. I'm feeling much more confident today. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, I just got done with the last bit of this rug, and I wanted to show you guys how it looks. Here is your first look at it. So here is what it's looking like. It is so cute. You can totally tell what's going on. You have the shading, you have their faces. Kitchen, what do you think? Do you like it, baby? Yep, she does. She gives us the approval. Now I'm gonna go ahead and glue the back so it stays together, and then I'll be done for the night. I'll let it sit for about 8 hours, and then tomorrow morning I can cut it from the frame and we can get started on trimming it. Okay, so it's now the next day, and it's our last day to get this rug done. I am cutting it from the frame, and then we really just have to trim it up, make it look really nice and pretty before we ship it off. Okay, so now that we have everything pretty much ready to start trimming, I'm gonna take my little trimmers here and start going through the rug. I like to do this with the mask on just because I think it helps prevent those yarn particles from like breathing it all in. Let's do it because I think it's gonna make this rug look a whole lot more clean. You guys, we were finally able to do it. It's my very first anime rug. I was able to make it in just 4 days with just enough time to ship it off. Here it is, my Demon Slayer rug. And just like that, we are done making the rug. I am literally so happy with how it came out. I really hope the person who ended up ordering this rug likes it. And if you guys liked watching this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see lots more rug making content. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.